it's me again, Mon, and welcome to episode 16 of F4F News, brought to you by First Four Figures, where we do weekly recaps so you know what's up. But first, look at my cat! Isn't he gorgeous? Yeah, he is. All My Symbol of Peace is now available on our site with our early bird offer until the 24th of April. This pose is iconic for so many reasons, one of which is that it was the last big fight between All Might and All for One. Fans, if you know, you know. We also have Daruk from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, as well as Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog on the site as well, available for pre-order with the discounted early bird price. The exclusive offer for Sigmire and Sigrid of Katarina SD from Dark Souls will also be ending next Monday very soon, so you better get them quick if you haven't. You can also check out our giveaway page on our site with all the details so you can have a chance to bring home one of our recently released statues. Now let's move on to production updates. For this week's
production updates,
we have photos and video clips. Some have already reached a stage where they get drop tested. First up, we've got more updates for our villain Femto. Here we have two photos that show lineups of his painted body and head. Now, even though it is a picture, I can see the defined muscles and definition of the sculpting. Usually muscles are hot, but on Femto, I'm sorry. It's a no for me. It's a no. On a side note, these round polished domes are really reminding me of something, though I can't really put my finger on it. I'm sorry. Besides his head and body, we also have updates for his wings and the base. That sound was loud. Besides his head and body, we also have updates for his wings and the base. The wings and the sides of the base have been painted and stacked. The wings look beautifully textured, and I can't wait to see the base assembled with those horrific red faces. Next up, we got updates for our Gruntilda statue. Here we can see that her base has already been painted with details added. And over here, we see a lineup of the end of her broomstick. They've been painted, and we can see that the electrical components have been added as well. Now let me show you something horrific. Bam! A lineup of her broomstick handles. I cannot lie, without the eyes and just the gaping mouth, it is horrific and I love it. But of course, these broomsticks aren't going to stay this way. We should get an update soon. Let's now see how our King DDD is doing. Our team is painting the different parts and pieces of the statue. As you can see, the head is currently being painted by our team. The hands, hammer, base, and his outfit are being left out to dry. And it seems King DDD is coming along nicely. I mean, didn't we just have an update for King DDD and Mask DDD last episode? Even though it is without the colors, I can already see the definitive textures of the wooden and mechanical hammer. We've got a drop test update for Death from Darksiders and Chibiteratsu versus Dark Chibiteratsu and Possessed Kuni. Our team is throwing the box we will ship them in. On the ground! If you don't know this reference, did you have a childhood? After the drop, our team opened the boxes to check if the pieces inside were still intact. And in these cases, they were, which means they passed. Something I'm not familiar with. Passing tests, that is. Anyways, that is all for today's production updates. Thanks again to Alex for providing these this week. It is a journey from start to finish, and it is like you all get to, come along for the ride. Now let's move on to What's Up in the Club. Welcome to this week's What's Up in the Club. You guys know the drill. Let's get started with Luigi's picks. Thank you to Adam Jennings for sharing this video showcasing his Majora's Mask statues, as well as the really cool wall of your collection of tiny masks of characters. I really enjoy how you've made this display your own. Luigi says Majora's Mask, always a classic. And yes it is. Thank you to Tim Skylert for sharing this pic of F4F's Sonic the Hedgehog from way back I don't know when. This was such a nostalgic post, I had to consult our boss man Alex to find out which statue this was. This was our 5-inch Sonic Collectibles Series 1 Sonic. This was from so far back, even our boss man was surprised to see it again, so thank you so much for sharing, Tim. Thank you, and congrats to Julian LaRochelle for receiving your Soldier Conquer Definitive Edition. I can't wait to see when you've got it displayed next to your Conquer statue. Even Luigi says seeing all these Conquer posts put a smile on his heart. Not his face, his heart. A side note, I tried to learn French and all the hypothetical questions in particular textbooks are all based around the city called La Rochelle. You're not Snape, so I mean no offense, it's just It's just something that popped in my head, and you know, if something pops in my head, I gotta word vomit it out. And here are Mystery Man's picks this week. Let's see what's up first. Mystery Man and I would like to first say congratulations to Yana Spasova for your first F4F statue. I love how you've displayed the Shiranui Celestial Hal PVC statue. Everything is on theme. Thank you to Stasia Dowdy for sharing her display of Castlevania statues from F4F. I spy one of my favorites from our F4F legendary statues, Dracula with his throne. Mystery Man also says, what a breathtaking Castlevania collection. And there goes my breath. Thank you to Joshua Rehak for sharing this statue of Sonic and Tail. Even Mystery Man said, awesome statue of the dynamic duo. The Tropical Jungle Edition looks amazing here. Where are you guys placing this guy? Thank you, Eric Butterman, for sharing his collection of the Legend of Zelda statues. I spy so many from F4F, like the Breath of the Wild PVC collection, as well as Majora's Mask. But Mystery Man here thinks you should include Daruk in the mix there to really complete it. Early bird offer is still going, so snag him if you haven't. And finally, thank you, Rob Domingo. You got our guy saying that Vicious statue looks cool, and oh my, he does. I love the blurred portrait effect you got here. The katana is a lovely choice to display here. Thanks again for the support. And remember guys, if you guys want to be featured on What's Up in the Club, display pics, cat pics, beautiful statues are all welcome. And that is all for today's episode. I'm Mon, and don't forget to follow us on our socials at First4Figures so you don't miss out on the next episode. F4F is love, F4F is life, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye! Give me that hot chocolate right now.
Let's get this over with. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I was walking through the city streets, and a man walks up to me and hands me the latest energy drink. Run faster, jump higher. Man, I'm not gonna let you poison me. I threw it on the ground.